Okay, here we are again, a little workshop area. I got the bike up on my bench here, and we're going to get started taking it apart. I kind of got all the tools out already, just to make it a fast one for you guys, but the first part of this series will be probably just the motor swap, removal and then installation, some light fabrication to get it to fit, because the big blocks don't really like to fit anything. So let's get started with pulling this old Predator out, and I really want to just throw it on the ground, but it might be useful for something in the future. So let's get started right here. A little backside action. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Conveniently, this little clip was already undone for me, so no having to do that. Keep this little guy though for extra insurance on the next one. It's going to be running the same size chain, just standard 420, but I went and got some RK fancy chain because it was the same cost as the Amazon special, and I figure it'll handle the horsepower a little bit better than regular Chinese stuff, because Taiwan is a better manufacturer of things, of course. Get this together here. This motor out before you know it. Or not. Okay, there we go. Fairmaster. Pull this sucker off. That's nice. It's bent and put together chain. I think this is 2 lengths right here, to be honest with you. Yep, there's another master right there. Let's get it. If I didn't get all the right tools, make it happen. So this chain actually is the jack shaft chain and the main chain that was originally on this Baja, which is basically the same as the Coleman. So I mean, if you ever want to just straight chain yours, all you gotta do is take that jack shaft out, flip the clutch, like you can see here. I'll bring you over. So flip the clutch, keep that spacer in there on the inside, and then boom, you are lined up for your straight chain. Now all I did was I took some lengths out of the short side. You can take some lengths out of the long side if you want. Chain breaker's easiest to do this with, but I just use a grinder and a nail with like a socket or something. Just some cheap. So get some zip ties. Alright. Move that out of the way. Bolts out. So this here header I built probably 5 years ago when I was still working at a fab shop, and we'll try and reuse parts of it. Maybe just a silencer, maybe not. It just sounds, oh shit, that's not cool. It sounds really cool. Sounds really cool, with this. What are you? Are you not? Okay, stand by. You are 316. Look at that. I think I had to re-tap these holes once or twice because these Chinese heads are garbage. And somehow I ended up with a 5/16 bolt in there, which explains probably a lot about anything. You know what? I'm okay with it. This little muffler's packed with dirt bike silencer, fiberglass stuff, and just an insulated, or not insulated, perforated core that I rolled around like a socket or something. I don't really remember, to be honest with you, but it's round in there, so that's cool. It's about the right size for 390. Ooh, that gasket was leaking. This guy out this way. Can't really see a whole lot in there, but I added a little end for some extra quietness to do a screw-on muffler. But I mean, it's probably not necessary, so I'm not gonna. I'll cut that thing off and see how it goes. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the other side here. Got a few more things. Remove my throttle cable. I'll bring you guys around. There we go. I might need to get a stubby. Of course, I didn't bring the right thing again. But you know what? That's what this fun's all about, right? Not doing it right the first time. This was a quite hobbled together little setup. Custom zip tie to the frame rail. Throttle return spring, which I'm probably going to end up reusing the spring itself. I don't really know how the throttle's going to be on that. Big block yet. Because it's a generator, it's probably got some weird stuff going on. Grab the stubby. Dancing back around. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Get this guy off here. I'm going to end up reusing this thing too. Let's see. Okay. That out of there, that out of there. The custom throttle cable bracket that was originally the factory throttle bracket off this motor. Or off another one, I can't remember. I got too many of these things. One over here, a couple more in the shed, you know. Just gonna try and graduate to the big stuff and see how that goes. Get a couple of these, a couple of those. I'm not sure, I may have to up the motor mount size to a 1/4 inch. But for now, I think this 1/8 inch will work. I think basically I'm just trying to get it ready for a big ride that we have out here in Phoenix called the Hood Ride. AZ mini bike riders. I don't know if you, some of you guys might be on there, some of you guys might not. There's a decent amount of people on that thing. Should be a good ride this year. You know, hopefully everybody follows the rules and stuff, but you know, we'll see. I'm just trying to make this thing out there too. You know, that's my main goal right now, is just to get this thing hood ride ready. And, you know, let's see how well that goes. Not 100% sure if I'm going to make it. I got all my performance parts trickling in. I'm not sure if they're going to be here in time. So I might not be able to go full bore as I want. But I could probably do something. There's the dog cable out of the way. Alright, here she comes. Alright. That's as fast as it is to take out an engine and swap in a new one. Pretty easy, huh? So in the next part of this episode, we're going to show tearing down the generator and all that stuff. It's going to be a fast motion because it took me way too long, and it's kind of boring actually, but it's kind of interesting too to see the whole generator process taken apart. I'll show you all my old parts from it. Here's the frame that I'm probably going to use some pieces off of, and here's all the guts. you know, generator parts and things. So I already did that, but it's going to be after this part in the video, so don't worry about chronologically. So we're going to pop that on, and then I'll come back and try and fit this big old bastard in here. Alright.